B-O-A-B, baby, we're bums.
This is a pretty cool place. As you can tell, we're stocking up for our trip. We got everything from coffee, sunflower seeds, flaxseed, popcorn, edamame, garbanzo beans, rice, quinoa, powdered milk, brown sugar, all kinds of stuff. Bunch of beans, granola, coconut oil, protein powder. I mean, this place literally has everything you can imagine. Dried fruits. We went to Bulk Nation. We spent $300. We went to Aldi's and spent $170. And then we went to Walmart and spent $185, and that was all on food. Each of us spent $185 or so for 5 months of food, supposedly.
We just gotta get it all on a boat now.
We're gonna need a bigger boat. More nuts. Wow, we got a lot of those nuts. Sweet. Ooh,
5 months.
those are the good ones. Is that the edamame there?
Yeah. We got 3 different kinds of
Pasta sauce.
Perfect. That should be last of it, right?
Your typical canned food, we got like ravioli, chili,
Fruit.
yeah, fruit. So we have several different types of fruit. You know, of course, tuna. Every boat friend's, you're gonna probably cut that audio. We got hazelnut spread.
Every friend's boat.
Every friend's boat, yeah. Peanut butter, honey, a lot of miscellaneous things, but anything you normally find in a canned aisle.
What are you showing this?
Oh yeah, this is the main one here. We all love spice, so we got
Jalapeno?
Got some quick snacks for our first journey. Top ramen. We live off a lot of top ramen. Not good. Lots of bread for sandwiches. About 5 containers of peanut butter. Some more jalapenos. Some marshmallow cream. We've never tried it. We're gonna give it a whirl. So this is like our pre-made pasta bags here. So this is 1 or 2 servings. This is also 2 servings, just ready to go. Less trash, reusable bags. Back here, some vitamins, spices, syrup.
the vitamins are to compensate for the top ramen.
Yeah, we eat the top ramen and take one of these.
And that's all you need.
Out. Vitamin C, so we don't get scurvy. Joy, we've been told that this is great for cleaning yourself, clothes, really anything.
You
out
mix
of
it with
sea.
salt water, apparently.
Yeah,
We're gonna
does good
put
with
it to
salt
the
water.
test.
So we're gonna find out ourselves.
Look at these vegetables.
Vegetables. Damn, dude.
Okay, well, we got a pink Yeti. And we
Lure.
got yo-yo reel. I think that's gonna be good.
Some
What do you
circle
think?
hooks.
I don't know. I don't think we really know what we're talking about when it comes to fishing.
I think we need an expert on board. Oh,
Who's that?
Who's in there?
oh,
Hey!
Oh!
Bums on a boat, what's up?
hey, Marty Zoffinger. How are you?
I'm good, man. I heard you guys were, what, are you gonna be going to the Keys or something?
Yeah,
that's
man.
pretty
We're
neat.
just
Very soon, my friend.
Wow.
we're trying to go over our fishing gear here. We don't really know if we got the right stuff. Or
Fishing
if-
gear.
Yeah, we don't even really know what we have, honestly.
You know a thing or two about fishing. right?
Yeah, well, I do fish every once in a while.
So yeah, we're going to the Keys, to Cuba, then to Central America. Hopefully, if everything works out, and we want to catch fish along the way. What do you think of our setup here? Be honest.
I like this. Hand line?
That's my favorite reel so far. I've caught more fish with that.
Yeah, when you guys anchor up or something like that, or you you're at a dead stop, this is probably going to be pretty good. You could troll with that, I guess, but these on the big rods are probably going to be pretty killer.
You think those are good?
Sure,
A
man.
little stubby.
Just throw them off the back of the boat, you think? Just
Yeah,
troll?
yeah.
Okay.
As long as they float near the top.
Yeah?
Yeah, these Dorados, the dolphin, they're going to be all over it.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
That's some good food.
Nice.
You know, one of the things you might want to ask, I asked in one of my videos, is I know the laws for catching fish are that a lot of times you have to keep them intact before they come back to shore. So when you catch a when you catch a fish, you got to bring it back to shore before you can fillet it. This way, if the Fish and Wildlife see you, they can measure it up and make sure that it's a legal fish. So what do you do when you're not planning to come back to shore? Maybe one of your viewers out there knows the answer to that question. Look at that thing.
Our first catch.
No, I haven't done much spearfishing. I like being on top of the water, like on a kayak, instead of being underneath the water.
Sure.
I think you guys are a little more adventurous than me when it comes to that.
Our friend Jimmy spooled this one. This one didn't have line. Jimmy spooled this one. And that one, I think Jimmy spooled that one too.
I think Jimmy did. He was a good fisherman.
Yeah, I think he set you up with some good gear here. Bums on a boat, I wish you guys a lot of luck, man. I hope you have a great trip. What do they say? Clear skies and following seas. How does that go?
That's pretty answer.
I know we got that wrong, but
We're not sailors ourselves.
yeah.
We don't know the lingo either.
Yeah, we'll all learn together, man.
Yeah.
I wish you guys luck. Take it easy. Good luck catching fish.
Yeah. Thanks, Marty.
Thank you. The cabin is in shambles because we're going to give you a full tour of the boat, starting with the V-berth. What do we got going on back here, Captain?
All right, this is the V-berth. I don't know.
Okay.
So we got back here in the V-berth. These are our 3 extra traveling bags. We got our extra anchor down here, 1 of 3. This blue bag here has our spinnaker sails. This box here has our extra bulbs, our LED new bulbs for our navigation lights, cabin lights, and our anchor lights. This is Nomex, in case we have to do a fiberglass job while we're out there. This is what you put in between the fiberglass, the core. Right here, this is our life straw. This is a water purification system, 4,755 gallons. So we'll have always some clean water wherever we find it.
Life straw.
Life straw. Some oil for when we do our engine oil changes. This is the Yama Lube. This is for when we mix our dinghy gas, so we don't blow our dinghy up. A few little saws here. We got our heat gun. We got a sander, sandpaper, basically all of our little tools. Pumps for our fiberglass material.
We still got to get 2 from Pat, right?
Yeah, got to get 2 pumps from Pat. Pat. This is the cloth that we use for when we do our fiberglassing, the fiberglass itself. Some clamps, in case we need to hold something down. Full bucket of golf balls.
Golf balls.
Of course, the bums need some
We are
extra bit hanging out. Yeah, off the boat on deserted islands. That's the plan. We got a cajon for when the boys are making some music. That's on this side. Then we got a shop vac, little mini guy. Fits right here in the V-berth. Smaller the better. An extra little fan when we need to cool off. This is a box full of extra cotter pins, washers, clamps, anything, kind of a miscellaneous box. Some gas masks.
Those take me back.
Yeah, back to the old vinyl job when we forgot to put the filters in. Actually,
Shh, don't tell people that.
we still don't know where they're at, so probably won't be using those anytime soon.
Though.
We're still alive.
Maybe a little dumber.
A little dumber, less brain cells. Then our extra, here's our filler for fiberglassing. And then here is the epoxy resin, brand new, and with the hardener. So we're ready. We rigged, we needed to figure out where we could put these massive fishing poles. on this small little boat, and we drilled a hole down there and put one of these little clamps on here. Holds it in nicely. We got extra storage on both sides.
Jared's hat.
Ooh, it's a good hat. Then we got books up behind you. And then Joel's prized possessions in here.
Ah, yes.
Joel's been lugging these things around with him for a long time now.
I'm not gonna unwrap them though.
No, this is
The
a
care
serious wrap job here.
This is a binder full of all the original Pokemon cards in order. And I do have Charizard in here. And all the good ones, all the hits, plus many others. So this is probably $1 billion in the future. So I gotta hold on to this.
All right, it's time to put this V-berth back together. Hope you guys enjoyed. So this is what the V-berth looks like when it's all put together. As you can see, we got some sleeping bags and blankets over here. We got a bin back here full of our underwear and socks, sweaters. And then last but not least, a guitar. Thanks to my old man, Shane Dahl. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Here on the starboard side of the boat, we have 2 lockers. This one here is our foul weather locker. We have things like life jackets. Here we have harnesses. This is another life jacket. We got a heavy rain gear here. This is pretty awesome. Boots, we got the big boots here. Got a few of these. We actually got wetsuits thanks to Rusty.
Thank you, Rusty.
So this is gonna be cool in case the water's kind of cold. Purple looks good on me, so I'm probably gonna wear this one. Yeah, so that's our foul weather locker. Here we have mainly coats. We also store our shoes in here, which was difficult to narrow down for all 3 of us to about 4 pairs of shoes. Now we'll go to the bathroom and check out what we got going on in here. 2 toilets. This is a Thetford Marine porta potty. This has a holding tank built into it, and we have chemicals. They're marine safe. Here we go, AquaChem. Use this whenever you're in coastal areas, and that will comply with the Coast Guard. And then this is when we're offshore. We can use this, which will be rarely used because we're heading to the Keys right now, so we're going to be using this one. Toilet paper. Not just any toilet paper, it's marine toilet paper. Premium ultra soft 2-ply. We actually do have toothpaste, although we don't use toothpaste much because we have this coconut oil here. Coconut oil, and twice a week you'll mix it with baking soda for the whitening effect. And it's super healthy, and it doesn't have fluoride, which may or may not be a conspiracy. Hydrogen peroxide. And I'll even use some now. No, I won't be able to talk. But we use this for mouthwash, and it's awesome.
And for cuts.
And for cuts, which Jared gets on his head a lot when he's walking around in the boat. Shampoos, oil. This is Tony's. This is mainly Tony's collection here. Tea tree oil is very useful. Rosemary mint, also awesome. I'm sure. Eucalyptus oil. So, yeah, just a lot of some more eucalyptus oil. So this is to comply with Coast Guard when we are in the Keys. So this is going to be on the door there, out of order. We're going to close our through-hole, or we're going to close our seacock, sorry.
We want to avoid that $5,000 fine.
And then we're going to show that we're using the Thetford Marine porta potty with a holding tank until we can properly dispose of it. So here we have a summer shower. Let's move out into the cabin, shall we?
So this is our navigation station as well as our quarter berth, chart table, the things we keep on top of it, digital barometer, so it'll give us a rough idea of what the weather's going to be. Rubik's Cube, always a good thing to have. This is one of our portable speakers. It's waterproof for jamming on the islands eventually. Bushnell binoculars. This is another recent purchase. It is 21 watts of solar power that plug into USB, so you can charge cell phones and tablets and whatever else you'll need to charge with, all the cords. Probably the biggest thing it's going to be used on the boat is our chessboard. We play a lot of chess on Shock Mate.
Shout out to Ginger GM.
Yeah, shout out to the Ginger GM if you're watching this. We're huge fans of you. We spend more time watching you than probably anything else on YouTube. So, harmonica. We store our GPS when we're not using it. So this is our Garmin GPS. There's old captain's log. Pretty much all the information you could ever need from a former captain stored in those binders. Then we have our mechanical and electrical user's manual, the boat owner's manual, an atlas, a couple of paper charts of Tampa Bay, Chapman piloting. Thanks to Jimmy for donating it. He might have wanted it back, but if you do, we'll mail it to you when we get where we're going. The handbook of sailing, celestial navigation. Because of our tight space and we wanted to read other things, we each got Kindles. So we have a couple of Kindle Fires for reading at night, a Kindle Paperwhite. So we're going to download navigation apps, weather apps, wind apps on the Fires, and books on the Paperwhite. We have a stereo. It's pretty nice. Little auxiliary cord so you can play off of tablets and phones. Headlamps galore. Our large Q-beam LED. A couple of solar lanterns. These are pretty cool. They charge from the sun. You can charge your cell phones on them. What have you. Range finders for when we do test out those golf balls and golf clubs that we're bringing. A couple of small flashlights. A bigger solar LED flashlight, which you can also charge cell phones from. Quick access to a signal horn. And in case technology fails, we have an old lantern that came with the boat. I think it's like kerosene or something. We're keeping it because it's got some sentimental value. It's a nice piece of metal. Radio, we have an ICOM VHF Marine. It's IC M504.
Maybe show them the weather real quick.
Yeah, make sure it works.
Bay and inland waters rough. Sunday.
Down here, a compartment with just winch handles. We probably have like 10 winch handles. This is the quarter berth where Joel has been sleeping. Yeah, we call it the crevice. We were able to cram an entire set of golf clubs up here for our island golf episode, which will be coming shortly. Another guitar. This was the one that I bought and brought with me. Our Hawaiian slings up here as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the whole crevice.
We put up a 32-inch TV here. We like to use it when we're editing some of our episodes. We're able to all work together. Under here is one of our water tanks, same with on this side. 160 liters in each bag there. Right in here, all of our extra lines that we need, bungees, some little pieces for when we need to splice wires and reconnect wires together. This is a pump to pump the oil out of our engine. Oil filters and gas filters. And we also have our oil. Also extra parts for our dinghy when we need to service our dinghy. Got a trauma kit here, a little socket set. Our full toolbox, I'm not gonna pull that thing out. It weighs like 100 pounds. This could save our life one day, folks.
Like hand boning?
This is a solar water still. Solar food dryer. Folds out, as you saw in our Bum's Kitchen episode. Emergency kit here. It's got flares.
Brand new ones.
Yeah, brand new, up to code. This is our slack line. This is our trusty slack line. This is a little exercise kit with rubber bands.
And this is our 2,000 watt inverter. You'll notice it's different than our original. This is pure sine wave. And our modified sine wave inverter did not power this induction burner. We have here our GoSun solar oven. She's a beaut. Water boiler. So this thing we can hook up to this inverter and it'll make boiled water in 20 seconds or so. We got a French press stainless steel so we can make some coffee. And this baby here has a lot of attachments that we're keeping in the kitchen. You can slice it, you can dice it, you can do whatever you want to whatever you want with this thing. This here, it's a hand cranked coffee grinder. Important documents folder. This has all of our important papers such as birth certificates, passports, all the documentation to the boat, Jared's birthday cards from his entire life here, his whole birthday card collection.
Cutting board, a couple of more cutting boards, more cooking tools and utensils. These little airtight gizmos that Joel got at a street fair. Yeah, to see it in action. Go over bags, supposed to keep the air out of the bag. Antifreeze and other things related to the engine. Foils, plastic wraps, garbage bags, freezer bags. All of our pots and pans that are specific for the induction burner, which also have to be stainless steel, which is nice for a boat. These are very useful tools for cruisers like us that don't want to use a lot of electricity. Put the boiled water into one of these thermoses, put some pasta in there, close it up, and it'll cook without having to continually have the burner on boil. So you can start it in the morning, leave it, forget about it, come back, afternoon, dump your pasta out, put some sauce on it. Pretty good. We'll probably show some of this on a future Bumps Kitchen when it comes to cooking with thermoses.
I'm gonna give you a tour here of our locker. We have storm anchor over here. I'm not gonna pull it out, but we have it secured and easy to get to with nothing on top of it. Brand new cast net here. Haven't even opened yet. All of our bigger lines here. Our scuba equipment we have. These are the oars for our Zodiac dinghy. Here's a hammock that's been rained on.
This is a little solar light from Joyce. This is our cockpit. So we outfitted it with a propane grill here. The tank is also down below in the locker. This is our dinghy engine. It is a Johnson 6 horsepower dinghy engine, 97 I believe. Now this guy here we built out of PVC pipe. It's a potato gun / rod holder. So it's got our gaff, our net, our brush, and a little hook here. And then up above here, we got our 2 solar panels, 100 watts each. And then if we walk this way, we got our spinnaker pole here. This is our dinghy, it's a Zodiac. Joel's been staying in contact with one of our fans, Brian, who's actually here right now visiting us and meeting us in person and taking a tour of the boat. So we'll see how it goes.
We died in Nepal. Then there was another group that got together, 3 people, transients, came down here, had a boat given to them. We're going around.
After checking out our boat, what do you think?
I think it looks pretty good. You guys are definitely going to have a good time.
We're not going to sink and die?
We haven't sank a dock, so we should be all right.
No shirt, no shoes, no problems. Oh yeah, we forgot 'em. Wind on our face, world at our back. As a matter of fact, we're bums on our boat. We're bums on our boat. B-O-A-B, baby, we're B-O-A-B, baby, we're B-O-A-B, baby, we're bums.
These are the tales of Moab.